Hey everybody, this is Tara from TaraVapez, or Coach Tara from TaraVapez, or whatever. TaraVapez is my vaping avatar. Today I want to do my first impressions on the eLeaf iStick from iSmoka. Here it is. Super cute. Let me have a vape quick. All right, so now that I got a little nicotine in me, let me go over, this is my first impressions, guys, okay? This is my very first impression. As soon as I began vaping, I loved it. However, I had just come out of a really bad cold and wasn't even able to inhale vapor until the 19th of December. Once that happened, once I made the mistake and I thought I was going to cough and die, oh my gosh, it changed a lot. I mean, I would have stuck with it and never smoked again without inhaling, okay? But now that I really enjoy vaping, I enjoy the community, I immersed myself immediately, opened up a YouTube channel so other people could see what goes on when you're brand new and all that, so I can kind of document what it's like to start vaping from being a 30-year smoker. I can't even believe I'm that old. I can't. That's another video, and probably from my other channel. I had a Tesla Sidewinder 2 as my beginner battery. Loved it. I can't tell you the miles on it. I know it's a larger battery. And just the regular clear misers on there. What was going on? I was just enjoying tasting juice. My mother, I live with my whole family, so my mother got a subscription example box so we could figure out what it is we like. You know, we didn't even know. Blah blah blah. Quickly learned. I absolutely love, and even though I've never blown but a mini, I want to improve my vaping experience even more. Love the Tesla Sidewinder. Get it. I'm sure where to find it. Google it. Tesla Sidewinder 2, or your local vape shop will probably have that. Let me clear the Googles out of my eyes. Okay. So immediately, everybody was telling me, eLeaf iStick 20 watts, going to blow your mind. Perfect match with the Nautilus Mini. Not only was I receiving that personally, that was the gist of all the major reviewers on YouTube. Okay, everywhere from Ruby Rube to Phil Bizarro. I think even Grim Green may have done. I'm not sure. I saw a lot of videos on this, a lot of recommendations that this is a match made in. As soon as I saw it possible for myself, I did. About a week and a half ago or a week ago, I don't even know, you could check. I picked up the Nautilus Mini and have been vaping it on my Sidewinder at 4.3 volts to 4.8 volts, depending on what I feel like at the moment. That's where the sweet spot is on that particular device. So now, let me give a little background on that. I ordered the iStick, bad review. You know what I'm saying? However, maybe I'll make a separate video on that. I'll make a whole separate video on my experience on purchasing this online through a vendor on Facebook, not on Facebook, on the internet, and what my experience with that. How I do want to say it came fully intact. Everything is fine. This is authentic. It's a real deal. I didn't get ripped off. Not on the product. Okay. I ordered it on the 2nd of January. Today is, I don't know, what's the date? Let's see. It is January 8th, and I paid for priority shipping. Just give you a little hint on that. Since then, I've bought Shipwrecked E-Juice. Since then, I've bought Blueberry Crunch. You know, these things, they just came. They were there, you know, 1 or 2 days before it goes out, and then boom, they put it first class mail. It's on my doorstep before I even start to think about missing it. Just confused about what's going on with that. But we're not going to go into that. I did not buy it directly from eLeaf. The link that I have, if you're watching this in presentation mode, is ePuff store. I do have an affiliate with that. If you purchase from that, I will receive, I think, a 10% commission. There are other places to buy it. So, you make your choice on where do you want to get it. The ePuff store is an actual kit. It will come with the charger and the converter from the USB to the wall charger adapt. And, that's what it is. Okay. Also, Nautilus Mini, I bought that at my brick and mortar. I have it as an affiliate here in the links in the description. It's a little bit more if you purchase it from there. Okay, first impressions. Nautilus Mini reviews coming at another time. I just really want to focus on this. Beautiful box. I'm sure you've seen 100 videos on this. Just you haven't seen me do a video on it. I have a shitty hand that doesn't work, so it takes a minute to... Okay, now we got it going. It's a tight box. Awesome. US. I have seen this eLeaf very cheap on the internet. At least $10 to $15 less than I spent it. However, it was an EU adapter. That's really not a big deal. You probably have one of these adapters around anyway. Okay, so you might be able to really do good with that. I chose red because I like that it's not red. It's like Red Rebel. It's like Rebel without a cause. It's really pink. It's hot pink. I like that color because it's not the color it says it is. Pop. Beautiful, right? This little guy comes right in there. Perfect. With a clear miser tank adapter. You could use one of those little beginner tanks on it, not a problem. And you pull up the little, and then you would go like this. I'm going to put some pictures, I don't know where, I guess on the blog. I did the full unveiling per picture on Instagram. Here we go. Beautiful. Haven't plugged it in yet. Don't know if it works. I'm hoping. Golly. And then this. I got to say right off the bat, I'm pretty freaking happy about it because I've got to set up my freaking battery, the twist and go that I had there, and set it on my chair that I'm sitting on right here to get to that outlet that's right behind me here, and then set it up on there, like it's got its own little chair. God forbid the dog wakes up and moves something. I just don't like it hanging. Look at that. I don't know, 2 feet, maybe 2.5. I don't know. Whatever it is, it's awesome. And it's comes in the kit. So my big worry from where I was ordering it, considering the situation I was having with them, was that I wasn't going to get the kit. Because when I was logged into my account, I couldn't even look at what the specifications of the kit were anymore. It was like, you get one email from me asking you what the fuck's going on, and you're going to not let me even look at the product I ordered? Don't like that. Yeah, that's another video. This is the shortest and smallest manual ever. If you want to start box modding, this is, I guess, where to go. I mean, that is simple business right there. Let me go ahead and put that away. Excuse my cough. I have, I'll tell you why I'm coughing a little bit today. Love the box, love the packaging, love what comes in it, love that the USB cord is longer than 1.5 inches. So I open up the box. I start playing around with it. Now here it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bam! It's off. Just like your twist and go, okay, guys? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's on. Okay? Here's your down and your up buttons. And you can, I'm at wattage mode. If you want to switch back to voltage mode, 1, 2, 3, click on the big button. You hold it down to vape. It counts how long you were holding it, how long you were vaping. I was 2.5 seconds, I think, there. It's reading my Aspire, which is a 1.8 bottom vertical coil at a 2.0 at 2 ohm. Okay. I am currently vaping at a 4.7 volt, 11.5 watt on a mostly full battery. When I purchased it, when I first opened it, first put my tank on that thing, I was like, holla at your girl. And I vaped it at, I went by voltage because that's what I'm used to, right? I had a variable voltage, you know, twist and go battery. 4.8, sweet spot, warm vape, good stuff. So I did a couple of pulls at 4.8 volts, which I was accustomed to. Then I said, well, what the fuck am I doing? I got a fucking box mod, right? I can customize my vape. I was just so looking forward to a warm and cuddly vape. I was also looking forward to more cloud. So I took her up to 5.3 volts, which means on here, let me go ahead and take her up. It's 14.1 watts. Let me get back down before I even think about putting that in my face. And then I took it nice. I took it deep. You know, I was like, yes, I'm going to blow a cloud. I'm going to blow everyone out of the water in the house. Everyone's going to be like, oh, you're so amazing. And I nearly died. I nearly died. I couldn't believe what happened. I burnt the flavor. So I said, what the hell's going on here? Let me put my granny glasses on. Let me hope they're close by. Oh, gosh. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe what happened. 4.9. I want to go lower. 4.8 is 12 watts. So what I did was I kind of freaked out a little bit. I started getting nervous. I said, oh, shit. I bought this to improve my vaping experience and to customize my vape, right? Couple of things I'm looking for: warmer vape, bigger flavor, and bigger clouds. So I kind of want it all, right? I'm a newbie. What do I know? So I got nervous thinking, well, fuck, if I can't take that shit up a notch, what's the damn use of where it tastes okay, where things are going all right, is where I was at before on the other thing. So I'm like, oh no, what will I do? I'm in like 2 smokers forum or vapors forums. Never heard anything back whenever I asked any questions over there. So I said, you know what? Everybody goes to Vaping Underground. So I'm going to share my screen and show you some things I learned about this. Now, this is really big for you guys out there that are brand new and have been told the same thing I have, that this 20 watts is going to kick some butt. Okay, I told everyone there that I'm brand new. I want them to know that I could be asking really stupid questions. It's okay. December 3rd, I switched. Totally stoked about the upgrade. I went to 14.1 watts, and holy shit, I don't know what happened. I am vaping a high VG. 70-30 is if, you know, people drip that stuff. So I understand that that's thicker, so I wanted to make sure people knew that that's the ratio I was using. I brought her back down to 12 watts at 4.8 volts, and it's far better. However, that's what I was already vaping, and I thought I was going to be able to customize my vaping experience even just a little. So I guess my question is, I have the Mini BVC 1.8 ohm. Will I be able to customize this vape to higher wattages? And if no, what tank would I try so that I could? Okay, so right away I get some really, Uncle RJ, holla. He tells me something that's an excellent thing. He says, from what I hear, the iStick tends to run at a much higher wattage and voltage than you set it up for when it has a full charge. And when I came out of the box, it was charged. Start at a lower setting and work your way up until you get a tasty vape. Don't try to guess at a setting until you have some experience with it. So I like that, because what that means is, okay, so maybe halfway through that battery life, I'll be able to get a little higher and start really, you know, playing around with it a little bit more. So that made me feel good. Because I know that the recommendations that I've had for this were not, they were good recommendations. These are people that made that switch from a twist and go to this and are in love. So, and they seem to like the kind of things I like. So here's another one. The iStick fires hot. So back it down to 11 to 12, 70 VGs thick. This is another great, this is for you newbies out there just like me. Close the holes down. So I was playing with it. I don't even know where my air setting was. So right now I have it down at like the second air setting. This way I'm forcing the thicker VG juice through the coil better. So if the juice is cold, I can hold my button down for a second and warm it up a little bit. All right. So if you're like me and using 3070s, most of the stuff that you get in the store, you're looking at 5050s. 5050 is a lot of people love that. I just like to produce a lot of vapor, so I like the higher VG. So I've been doing 7030, and I've had no problem with my little cheap tanks. No problem with the Nautilus Mini at all, ever on the Tesla Sidewinder, until I tried to vape this bitch at, you know, 14.1 watts. So I have taken this into consideration. I understand now that I've got to be careful about that full charge, and that I need to take it slow once it's, you know, in the beginning of the day. But you know what? Let me come back to you. You don't need to keep seeing that. Stop that screen share. Can you see me? Yes. That kind of works for me, because when I wake in the morning, I'm not big on the vaping in the morning. I'll do just like non-inhale hits in the morning when I read my book and drink my coffee for flavor. And then as the day goes on, I start inhaling. So that works for me. Okay? If that doesn't work for you, be sure you are down on a 70-30 to a 12 watt, 11 watt, 10 watt, so that you're not burning your juice, especially with the Nautilus Mini. Okay? And then you get to play with it as you go. Now, them saying that it burns hotter than it's reading, that the reading isn't correct in the beginning, I don't know what that really means, what that 14.1 watt really was. It could have been really crazy. So just take it slow and be happy, because this is a good upgrade. This is a great upgrade. Comfortable, super comfy. The click is great. The shake isn't. I don't love the shake, but who cares? I mean, really? Come on. I love that I can start paying attention. I can learn how to use a box mod using this. And we'll get to clouds when it's time, right? So this, yes, if you are ready to move into mods and you're ready to get away from your twist and go, this is a great spot, because you don't have to worry about buying batteries. This is, you charge this thing, and when it's done, it's done. But you get to customize your vape a bit. Everyone says the Nautilus Mini is the way to go on this. That's what I'm using. Do I know if that's the truth of the matter? I don't know. I just don't know. I really love the Nautilus Mini, so I'm going to have to go with it. Hopefully I didn't burn that coil too much. I mean, right now I'm tasting the juice the way it's supposed to taste. But on the nose exhale, I can tell that something got burnt in there. So I really hate to have to change my coil out when I just started using it, when I know that these BVCs last way longer than those little things with the little with the little dreadlocks coming out of them. So I'm hoping that that's not the case. I really, really, really am. I really, really, I hope I didn't burn my wicking. And I wish I saw this video before I fired her up. So hopefully this will help you guys out there, anybody out there. If there's anything else that I should be doing differently, or that you know what I'm saying? I think what I'm going to put in here later on is my Space Jam, which is a 50-50. Play with that a little bit. I love Venus. It's fantastic. Right now I am Hubble Bubbling from Nebula. That was my Ruby Roo sing. Woohoo! So funny. Hubble Bubbling, because I like Hubble Bubble all day long. There's somebody watching. How cool is that? Anyway, there's another thing I like about this. Let's see if I can demonstrate. I don't know what my crazy hand. You can. Oh, I wasn't doing that with the Tesla because I was afraid I was going to break my glass tank. It does have a little bit of overhang, tiny bit. I could give a shit. I don't care. Another good thing to hear about is that the iStick is coming out with a 50-watt. How awesome. You can get on the waiting list at their website. You might even be able to get on a waiting list at the ePuff store if you want. That's going to be pretty interesting. 50 watts for this little guy. The bubbles are going, so everything's going through the filter good, or not filter, it's wicking, not filters. We don't use filters anymore. Very shiny, very clean, very soft on the hand. Beautiful color. Pink all the way. Pink power, pink vaping powers. I don't know if you guys noticed that I like pink. I'm not sure if you noticed. So that's my story. So my little background for you guys is getting sexier by the day. I'm excited to go even further. I'm way excited to go even further. I don't know what's happening, but my life is changing. I can breathe again. And as long as I'm not breathing burnt wick. And so I'm excited. Oh, let's put the cute little thing on there and see what happens. Did you see the ladybug yesterday? I got the ladybug. Much smaller bore. So it's a different hit altogether. I might prefer that drip tip on this. How crazy is that? I mean, all the littlest things that happen. Okay. I'll let Sarah use my bottle strip tip then again. That was great. So anyway, I'm going to go. What else am I going to talk about? I have a lot to talk about, but then it will stop being a eLeaf first impression video and start being something else. So I'm going to get out of here. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate y'all, and you have a great day. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Follow me on G+. Follow me on Twitter at Tara Woodruff. I do not have a separate account for vaping. I vape and business all on one account. I do have a Facebook page, TaraVapez. I also have a YouTube. Obviously, you're here, probably. If not, I just had somebody watching from G+. How cool. Go over to my YouTube channel. Give me a subscribe. I need more people. I got 24. And I absolutely love making videos, so this is fun for me. And, you know, tell people about me and stuff. I don't know. Make me famous. I don't know. I have a blog, too, taravapez.blogspot.com. You've got to customize, guys. This drip tip is giving me a whole different feeling, a whole different flavor, and I wasn't loving this drip tip on my Sidewinder, okay? Ladybug, she got a little black spot by accident. That's pretty cool. Oh, yeah. I see great things happening in the future. I think this follow-up video is going to be out of this fucking world. Much warmer tasting. Okay. Oh. let's go. Get to work. Go do what you gotta do and stuff. And me later. Peace.